Good afternoon and welcome to the latest issue of Print21, the weekly video news bulletin for the Australia and New Zealand print industry. This issue is sponsored by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest supplier of printable materials and press room consumables. For 4 days in Melbourne last week, the ANZ, Australian New Zealand print industry, got back together at the PacPrint Expo. With exhibits, demos, forums, parties and face-to-face meetings, printers reconnected. Some 7,000 visitors went through the doors of the Melbourne Exhibition Centre for that show, so PacPrint really can be seen as a success. It was the first major show here since the onset of COVID, 100 exhibitors, a slew of product launches in hardware, software and consumables. And print businesses came with their checkbooks. Primary among them, Southern Impact. They led the way with the show's biggest order for the first HP Indigo 15K B2 in the country, with CEO Rod Dawson telling me it sits in the sweet spot between his A1 offset presses and SRA3 digital machines. Smaller exhibitors too, though, saw plenty of action. TriMat, for instance, sold half a dozen of its 1170 digital colour printer, cardboard and paper machines. They serve an all-purpose solution, says Matt Johnson. Integrated feeder, adjustable receiving tray, vacuum conveyor, print on flat or erected cartons and thick cardboard. With no problem, says Matt Johnson, at heights of 100 millimetres. Ideal for food packs, paper bags with handles, boxes, padded envelopes, C4s, sealable link pouches, fabric serviettes. Just a sampling of the possibilities. Many machines, systems like that on show at PacPrint. One of the more interesting trends that came into play at the show was the blurring of boundaries. Print's previous silos of commercial, wide format, labels, packaging, now melting away thanks to digitisation. So we saw several commercial printers make significant investments in label printing. Revolution, for instance, down in Ballarat, they came up to order a Konica Minolta Acurio Label 230 with GM converter. Then from the other side of the country, from Mandurah Footprint, they came over and ordered a new Epsom Shaw press and a Scorpio converting unit. And the country's biggest trade printer, CMYK Hub, also getting into the labels with a new HP Indigo 6K and ABG line set for September. You can get the industry's most comprehensive review of all the major launches and talking points from PacPrint on the industry's news website, print21.com.au. New South Wales print operation Carbonate took out top spot at the National Print Awards, excuse me, with 5 gold and 2 silvers, while Lighthouse Group, Sunprint and jobs submitted by Ball & Doggett in Victoria all won 2 gold medals. The 39th National Print Awards were hosted by the Print and Visual Communications Association, and with both the national and state Piker winners announced at the glittering presentation and the LIA Awards announced, it was a mammoth session. Congratulations to Carbonate and to all the medal winners. The HP ASCA Awards are also held at PacPrint. It was great to see packed rooms actually at both the events, as the HP Awards and the National Print Awards. Again, go to print21.com.au for a full rundown on all the winners, as well as those from Pride in Print in New Zealand, which took place the week before. Finally on PacPrint, the Print21 Hot Pick Awards were given to no less than 23 different companies at the show, awarded for technologies that will help drive the industry forward, open new markets, deliver efficiencies and enable sustainability. Go to print21.com.au for all the details. PacPrint wasn't the only story in print, of course. Outside the hall, the big news came from AAB, one of the country's biggest independent print businesses or holding companies for print businesses, which now has Kevin Slavin as CEO. The main AAB print businesses, Pegasus Print Group and SOS Print and Media, along with FM Supplies and AB Warehousing Logistics, are now operating as one brand, Pegasus Media and Logistics. Hailing the move as a new chapter for the company, Slavin said, "We're increasingly providing a broader spectrum of services, creating greater synergies for our customers. Operating our various businesses under one trading name provides a united vision for our staff and allows us to address our customers' evolving media and logistics needs." Pegasus Media and Logistics will continue to operate from its 5-hectare site located in Blacktown, Western Sydney, as well as its digital centre in Alexandria, nearer the CBD, the former home of SOS, which of course AAB bought 4 years ago. That's it for this week's Print21 News. Thanks to our sponsor Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest supplier of printable materials and press consumables. This is me, Wayne Robinson, editor of Print21, signing off from the video for another week.